go then. This is the second set in losers quarterfinals. Selasi versus Rozza. Yeah, it genuinely was PS2. I wasn't joking. No. We're actually seeing a different stage for once. It's quite magical. The things we take for granted in life. Just a different stage entirely. Oh, something I've not seen in a very long time. Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting set, of course. You know, where Rozza is going to have to certainly play around a lot of Game Watch's tricks. But Selasi has been on a bit of a tear today. You know, going quite even with a lot of top players and then just working his way through the loser side of bracket. Okay, but Rozza again just doing a very good job. He knows he cannot throw any sort of just random PK fires out there. They all need to be calculated and played around with that bucket. Selasi is certainly someone that does like to play with that bucket as well. You know, he will keep it open, not only to, you know, collect the fire as well, build up to a full bucket, but also just to keep out there as a potential lingering hitbox to interrupt what Rozza wants to do. Triple digits right now for Selasi, and the PK magnet connecting and confirming into that back throw, and Rozza taking the first stock away. Now in a position to potentially get free damage going, but Selasi just falling down there, throwing out the turtles and taking that stock away, keeping things very, very nice and even. Then gets the grab as well. This is a huge moment because Game Watch, someone that is able to find a lot of damage off very small interruptions, especially with those up airs. Rozza's going to have to watch out, but doing a good job playing around it. Again, oh, the PK flash coming out, but Selasi not in a place where he can punish it. And Rozza just delaying what he does, you know, play around that bucket instead of going for dash tag. Okay, the quick spamming of that down tilt there, just to keep Selasi a bit longer at the ledge. Rozza doing a very, very good job of just keeping him stuck there. Selasi's not been able to touch ground in quite a while. And the up smash as well, sorry, the down smash. There was up smash, I was correct last time. But, you know, coming out, and of course, if it lingering a little bit at the ledge as well, that is just going to catch the get up from Selasi, who's not able to avoid it. But, ironically enough, dying actually puts Selasi in a place where he can just find a few more hits with those up airs, piling a little bit more damage, and then playing around the PK magnet with the up smash as well, sending the small psychic child up into the skies above. Yeah. Yeah, so just talking a little bit about the matchups between these two and how kind of sort of interesting it can be, sort of playing around with certain moves a bit like the BK Magnet. Certainly, it's completely correct, as both have got to play around each other's certain quirks. Very much that is what Rozza is doing right now, specifically against Selasi, where he's just delaying everything a little bit longer, sort of just anticipating things like the dash attack. But Selasi, still, keeping it fairly even, not too much damage on him, but he does need to be careful as that percentage climbs. It looks scary and scary. Rozza going for the down smash there, the up smash as well into dash tap, but none of these are finding their mark. Selasi is not able to get anything going. Now just throwing out the smash attacks, because certainly with how much they last, Game Watch can just throw them out with no real punish. And this is starting to look very, very scary here. Rozza does get back to stage happily though. But Selasi has turned into a different gear entirely, starting to find his hits and build up the percentage. Rozza gonna have to be a little bit more careful here. The PK flash being pulled out, but Selasi has very much brought this back. The down smash nearly connected as well, if not for a very, very clean air dodge. But the dash attack finding its mark, and Rozza going 1-0 up. in this set. But my goodness, Selasi. Small battlefield it is. Here we go again.
You know, I'm actually kind of shocked that we didn't see that kind of turnaround from Selasi that last game. Selasi is a player, I know him very well. He's very passive. He always waits for your option, then will change his option for you. Which, for the longest time, definitely has worked. He's definitely been, you know, as a passive player, it works for him, you know. But when, of course, players adapt, they realize he's staying passive all the time, and they start playing more passively as well. It forces him to go on the aggression, and that's kind of where he falls apart. So last game, seeing him actually go on the offensive near the end there, and actually, you know, start getting something out of it, is actually really impressive to see. He's definitely grown as a player, and he understands his character a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, and there we go. So, you know, Selasi already showing, actually, obviously, someone that has attended these tournaments at the very, very beginning, but very much someone that is, as Leo was saying, not typically on the aggressive too much. He very much does wait for your options. So things like that down there to seal up is not something we often see. But this change in gameplay from Selasi has been absolutely so effective today. And he's just not slowing down as slightest as well. Going for the hammer as well, you know, trying to obviously get that 9, take a very cheeky early stock, but also having none of it. But regardless, Selasi is playing in a different gear entirely. Rozza finding that up smash though, using the lingering hitbox once more on that ledge to take the stock away, keeping it nice and even. Now it is once again down to Selasi to find the advantage state, but Rozza's just not having any of it. He's keeping that shield up, waiting for Selasi's options, and then punishing accordingly. Selasi getting a little bit stuck here in Rozza's sequence, so he's just not slowed down. Again, trying to catch that more aerial recovery. Rozza starting to really wake up in this game. He's, you know, after that first stock, he's very much just changed it into his favor. Momentum certainly in the side, but game one, someone that does, you know, obviously benefit a lot off those, you know, off an advantage state. So if Selasi can get something going here, it can be truly scary. But Rozza not letting it happen. He says, okay, I know how that that first stock went. We're not having it ever again. Now Selasi again, you know, sort of just returning a bit more to this kind of wait and punish kind of playstyle, but it's just not paying off quite as much. It does go for a down smash there that is, you know, very narrowly avoided by Rozza. Okay, using the very quick moves from Game Watch just to keep the sequence going, but Rozza is starting to cook. He is starting to make a fine dish, and that down smash does come out. The false finish though, Selasi is able to come back. The air dodge back, surviving him as well, but 84%. This is truly a difficult position for Selasi to be in. Rozza can play a bit more slowly if he wants to. And the up smash though, coming out and sealing up that stock. So, Rozza moving on.